let's just start off to explain that Jack has a bit of a cold. So
I do have a bit of a cold right now,
So all of the coughing and spluttering and just...
I'm not like this. You're the one normally with a cold, really. But
I've got a cold now. I've always got a cold. If I was a superhero, I'd be Captain Cold.
Yeah,
I'd just sneeze on everyone.
They'd just be like,
Ew.
I can't do these evil deeds anymore. I have to go home and change.
Yeah. Jack's a bit upset with me, aren't you, Jack?
I'm incredibly upset with you.
But you have no right to be.
I actually do have quite a right to be.
I watched and thoroughly enjoyed Brokeback Mountain.
And if you don't know what Brokeback...
Yeah, who doesn't know what Brokeback Mountain is?
If you don't know what it is, number one, have you been living in a fucking cave for the last however long years? But yeah, basically, if you don't know it, it's about two cowboys who get... And the end of the story is, it's two cowboys who get gay with each other.
It's very true.
Yeah, so...
It's a love story between two cowboys.
Yes, but that's gay.
Yes, it is gay. Yes, very right. But what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with being... Don't start making me look like the bad guy here, because I ain't no queer. No, I ain't no homophobe. I ain't no homophobe, man. No, I'm not a gay bash. Well, no, I don't bash gay. I don't like
Basically, Jack has nothing against gays, is what the point he's trying to make. But he does have something against me
liking a gay film, because that makes you gay.
It is gay. It's very gay. There's lots of gay scenes in it.
Wait, it's gay that you like so you finally...
No, I'm not. No, it's not gay that I like the film. It's just the film is gay.
So, yeah, I know the film is. I know the film is incredibly gay. Now, tell me what you like so much about it. Is it the sex scenes? Is it the...
No, it's not the sex scenes, Jack. In fact, I mean, it was made a little bit more uncomfortable because I watched it with my mum. So I watched these passionate gay scenes, and my mum just went, "Ooh!" I was like, "Mum, please." And they're like, no, it's always awkward, isn't it, when you're watching like stuff that's kind of got sexual content in it. But that's when it's between women. There's this bit where one of the Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Jack Twist, he's like trying to move on, and he finds this woman, and they start having sex in the back of a car, and out of nowhere, she just takes her top off, and he starts cradling her boobs, and Mum just went, "Ooh, fancy that!" I was like, "Mum, please."
Why did she cradle her boobs?
I don't know.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I must say.
Yeah, but I mean, the film is absolutely awesome.
Okay, why is it awesome though?
Well, from a filmmaker's point of view, the cinematography. Jack, if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna say, aren't I?
But I thought you were gonna come up with something funny, like the gay scenes.
No,
they were good. The cinematography in those are real good. I bet you're paying close attention, you pansy.
It's just, I have to admit, it was really funny. I did laugh a lot when, basically, there's a very iconic scene where they have literally just bummed the hell out of each other, and then he goes outside of the tent and just the more buff butch kind of one that isn't.
Is that Heath Ledger or?
Yeah, it's Heath Ledger. Right. Who's kind of he's looking out in the distance, and then Jake Gyllenhaal comes along behind him, and he just suddenly goes, "I ain't no queer." And it's just okay, alright, okay, so he's obviously this is kind of a one night stand thing, but then it cuts to the next shot where they're frolicking around in a field topless, whipping each other. It's I think you might be a bit gay.
Just a little bit.
First of all, you bummed a man. That's pretty gay. I mean, on the scale of 1 to gay, that's pretty gay.
that's gay out of the scale of 1 to gay.
Ain't no queer.
You ain't no queer, are we?
And then there's the other iconic scene where Jake Gyllenhaal goes, "I wish I could quit you," and it's just okay, I don't, and then it's well, why don't you quit me? And then they all start
quit you.
Yeah, because Heath Ledger's trying to have this life without
being gay.
But, he's got a wife and he's got kids.
Yeah, but being gay is sort of being gay is viewed as okay now, but back in those sort of times, if you were gay,
Jake. Spoilers here, so if you are going to watch it...
Oh yeah, they're all going to watch fucking Brokeback Mountain, aren't they?
Dude, it's a good film! Stop it! If you go on IMDb, right...
Oh yeah, it's probably got a rating of 2.
No, it's not... Yeah, and underneath the rating is it's just too gay. No, right, it's won so many awards, Jack, and it's a really... You just need to get past the gay bit, and then it's good. But Jake Gyllenhaal, spoilers, his character dies and gets beaten to death by homophobes You're probably one of them.
I'm not a homophobe.
I thought I just saw your face there, but more of a hillbilly face, so you've got a couple of teeth missing.
Yeah, it's
you're hitting this guy with a crowbar.
Yes, because I made a special entrance into Brokeback Mountain, Robbie. That's the one film I
Dude,
wanted to see.
there's way too many puns in that. You made what kind of entrance, Jack?
Special entrance. You know, I just think they could have made the movie about gay cowboys less gay.
But why?
Because, you know, just they should have made it more. What's the target audience to this film?
People that like love stories, I guess.
What, women? Okay, now I'm just being sexist and
Yeah.
homophobe. No, basically, if they could make the movie like still about gay cowboys but less gays, like it could have been directed by Michael Bay. They could be having like passionate bum sex. Suddenly the tent explodes. And all these like.
Can you just imagine Brokeback Mountain directed by Michael Bay? That would be awesome.
Oh my god, there's an asteroid heading to Earth.
We better bum quickly. Yeah, I mean, what else would be good films directed by Michael Bay? Like re-released but by Michael Bay. What about how about like Schindler's List? Re-released by Michael Bay, and it's just like
Pride and Prejudice.
And then, it would just be like Schindler's List by Michael Bay would be a little bit like Inglourious Bastards, because it'd be like the Jews fed Beck, and it's just like there's just like that one kid who's just like there with like an Uzi, like. What about if like some of the really nice sort of Disney films, like what about if Michael Bay directed a sequel to Bambi, where Bambi's like just getting revenge, and it's just like Bambi like with like bullets strapped to it, and it's just like going around with a big
minigun,
big minigun, like chewing a cigar. Bambi 2, The Rise of the Bambi.
Robbie, I don't think Baby Deer had the cognitive capacity to wield big weapons.
You have a bit of a thing about Disney films, don't you? Walt Disney films. And
about a bit of a thing is in...
Yeah, about how most of the stories are fucked up.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I've told you this before, but I can't remember.
But
tell me again, because I remember saying something
about how like pretty much all of the like the animated Disney stories.
I did, yes, I did tell you. Like, no, it's just just like the Lion King. I said something about the Lion King, didn't I?
Yeah, because the Lion King what's the Lion King based on?
The lions, A Pride of Lions. Jesus Christ, Robbie.
No, Jesus. I mean the story.
I know it's based on something.
But like most, like the Hunchback.
Like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like in the end, she gets the woman gets saved by the Hunchback, and they like live happily ever after. In the actual book of that, the original it was based on, she gets raped and hung.
Yay!
It's just stuff like that, and like the Lion King, you know, Mufasa,
yes.
the big lion, the Lion King gets like killed,
yeah,
and then the evil one sort of takes over. I think that's the story anyway.
Yeah, I haven't watched Lion King.
I haven't watched it in so long. Basically, after the evil one killed Mufasa, in real life, it would eat all the lion cubs. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just horrible.
But that makes you wonder, like, if there are any like recent Disney films that are secretly actually really fucked up. Like, just imagine if like, you know, like I don't know, what's they brought out the latest animated one they brought out was the Princess and the Frog, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
There was one about Rapunzel as well, or something. No.
You sure?
I can't remember.
I always get confused.
That was the last princess film. Was the Princess and the... But let's not talk about that. Jeez. They brought a new one out. John Carter, the one with the big fucking gorilla things with like 6 arms.
That looks awesome.
That does.
You have to admit that looked like.
Yeah. When we're talking about this, how fun would it be to design those creatures?
Yeah. Like, wait, what was it called? What was it called?
John Carter.
John Carter.
Yeah.
Like, it probably is a bit of a kind of Michael Bay-esque film, as in it's just kind of CGI and all that. But it did look fucking cool.
It did look pretty cool.
But yeah, like
it's like a time travel story, though. We all know how those turn out.
I like how it started out as Brokeback Mountain.
Now we're on to like time travel fighting big gorilla things.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to Brokeback Mountain. They should have introduced those giant gorilla things into Brokeback Mountain. It would have made it more interesting.
That would be freaking awesome. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, or maybe they should have done like Cowboys versus Aliens, but Brokeback Mountain Cowboys versus Aliens.
So all the cowboys were gay with each other?
Yeah.
It ruined the whole alien thing for me, Robbie.
All the aliens wouldn't want to invade. So I'm like, oh god.
I want to get across now again that I'm not a homophobe, am I, Robbie?
No,
really?
you're not a homophobe.
I just like quite a lot of people. I'm just a little bit uncomfortable, I guess, because I
have to admit, it was very uncomfortable watching the
just,
first sex scene. It was but it's kind of meant to be.
And well, it's just
you're meant to be uncomfortable about Brokeback Mountain. Though. That's the idea. Like,
oh, is it? I thought it was the bit where like the tent blows up and Michael Bay runs in and goes, "Yeah!"
You know, in like the future, that is what Michael Bay films are going to be. It's just going to be a montage of explosions and him going, "Yeah!" That's it. That's all it is. I mean, I hate Michael Bay, but we won't talk about it.
You don't like Michael Bay?
Of course I don't like Michael Bay.
He's alright.
No, he's not.
He's okay.
He's not at all.
He does just like explosions.
He's a talentless douche.
Hold on, whoa.
Have you seen Transformers 3?
No, I don't want to.
Exactly.
Oh, all right, okay, all right.
Dude, what is the point in having a... How can you possibly like a director that films you don't want to see?
Okay, shut up. He's brought out some good films.
Like what?
Transformers 1.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was awful, you're right. The one where the asteroid comes to Earth and they have to go and...
Is that Armageddon?
Might be.
Or is
It is Armageddon. Or something.
That's with Bruce Willis, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, what else has he brought out that's good?
You know what, Robbie? We used to do game coverage. Why are we doing film coverage now?
We always talk about films, don't we?
We do talk about films quite a lot.
Well, it's because you had an issue with me watching Brokeback Mountain.
I didn't have an issue with
You had a huge... Dude, I brought you over and said, listen to the soundtrack. It's freaking awesome. You're like, oh, we're going to have to make out now. It's like, no, we're not going to have to make out. We can just listen to the music.
No, because it had, like splices of the audio of the sex scene carved
It did not
into
have that at all.
So I was like, listening to some
It was
lovely...
just a nice acoustic...
No, I was listening to some lovely guitar music and suddenly this Heath Ledger, please put your penis in my butt. And I didn't like that, really.
That wasn't there, Jack.
Yeah,
I don't know.
might have been my imagination.
Maybe that's what you wanted to hear, Jack.
No, it's what you wanted to hear, you puff.